welcome to part 2 of my League of Legends Roundup, where I cover the 4 major regions in League of Legends esports and the ecosystem. This obviously covers LEC and LCS. If you missed the first part, it was LPL and LCK, if that interests you. EDG did play and lost to top, if you want to get some highlights on that. And Weibo beat OMG, T1 played, stuff like that. But if you're here for the LEC and LCS and you haven't watched one of these videos before, I take notes on the game, saving you the time of watching, say, a 38-minute game between Misfits or Vitality. And, who wants to even watch 26 minutes of SK and Astralis play? Not many people. So, that's kind of the deal. Game 1 between Misfits and Vitality. Vitality would smoke show Misfits, which is good, because yesterday Vitality snuck by with a win, and Misfits pulled off a comeback of the century against G2. So at 3 minutes, Misfits dove bot to get ahead and actually would turn that into an Infernal, and then later a Mountain. So there were no kills between 3 and 13 minutes. At 13 minutes was the next action that resulted in a death. It was a trade of kills in the river. 16 minutes, Vitality would start taking over, going top lane 3-0. Misfits would take an Ocean Drake to go to Soul Point on the other side of the rift. At 18 minutes, Vitality would get a kill. This would put them up 5-2, 2k gold, and Selfmade was 3-0-1 on the Xin Zhao. He ends up being MVP. Vitality then go bot. They take an Ocean after getting another pick and then win the fight 2-1 afterwards. So in a matter of 90 seconds, Vitality were able to put up 4 kills and take a Drake. Both teams would trade kills in mid, 1-0 back and forth. 28 minutes, Vitality would take another Ocean after winning a fight in mid 3-0. Now they're up 13-4, 4.5k gold, and Selfmade is 6-0-5, so things are escalating quickly in 11 minutes. We've went from 5-2 to 13-4. Vitality would get another pick. They would get a couple more kills, take a Baron. Vitality just were able to pick Misfits apart. Took the Baron, went to Ocean Soul Point with the Baron. Would end after the Baron subsided at 38 minutes. Final score 18-5. Selfmade, like I said, is MVP because, by 29 minutes, he was 6-0-5. 11 out of 13 kill participation. He made things happen to get them ahead, and they never looked back. Game 2, not a lot really happened in this one. 10-2. Not a lot's written because not a lot happened. So SK would get a pick at 5 minutes and turn that into a Mountain. Astralis would then take a Cloud. So between 3 and 16 minutes, nothing happened. At 16 minutes, Astralis would go top. This tied the game 1-1 in kills, but Astralis was up 3.5k gold. So that just shows how far ahead Astralis was in lane. At 17 minutes, Astralis would go top again. Got White Knight ahead. White Knight ended up following through on all that attention and leading the way to become MVP. SK would take an Ocean across the rift. Astralis would go bot lane at 20 minutes. This put them up 3-1 in kills and 6k gold. SK would get a kill shortly thereafter. At 23 minutes, Astralis would prevent Ocean Soul Point to go to SK, winning a fight 2-0. White Knight with both to get the Drake. At 25 minutes, Astralis would win a fight 2-0 to get the Baron, 8k gold lead. And then at 26 minutes, 2-0 again in top to end the game. Final score 10-2. White Knight is MVP. I believe he not only had that double kill for Ocean Soul Point, but he may have had the 2 kills for the Baron too, a couple minutes later. Both teams out of the playoffs now. 1 week left in LEC action. Excel and Rogue. Rogue coming off a loss. Excel trying to continue the hot streak. So Rogue would dive bot 2-1 at 4 minutes. So Rogue getting ahead early. They take an Ocean. They go top lane. They get a pick. They're really cruising. 13 minutes. They go mid. They're up 5-1. By 13 minutes, 3.5k gold. Trimby is 2-0-2 on the Rakan. He ends up being MVP. He was a facilitator, making a lot of things happen. Rogue take a Hex Tech. 15 minutes, they get a kill mid. Rogue then go to Cloud Soul Point. By 20 minutes, now the gold leads went from 3.5k to 5.5k. 22 minutes, there's a kill for either side taken in the river, but Rogue still take the Baron. Up 6k gold, use the Baron to take a Cloud Soul. 24 minutes, Rogue would actually push down mid and go all the way to the Nexus turrets. 25 minute later, Excel would kind of push them away during that minute, and then there was a fight in mid 3-2. Rogue would win 3-2. Rogue would win it, have the 3 out of the 3-2. Nuke Duck had both kills for Excel though on the Corki, double kill. A minute later, XL would then push them away again. Nuke Duck with 2 more kills. 28 minutes, Rogue take a Baron after getting a pick. They're up 8k, and then they end with that Baron 4-0 down mid. Larson with a double kill. Final score 16-6. Game 4. Caps finally, he ends up being MVP. Caps played maybe his best game of the split. It took till 7 minutes for something to happen. BDS would get a 2v2 kill. We had a Zillion support and a Kog'Maw mid for BDS. BDS would take an Ocean after getting the 2v2 kill. G2 would go dive top 5 minutes later. G2 then take an Infernal. 15 minutes, Cap solo kills Nuclear Int, the Silas versus the Kog'Maw. A couple minutes later, G2 get a kill in the jungle. They take a Mountain. 20 minutes, there's only been 4 kills, but G2 has 3 of them, and they're up 4.5k gold. 21 minutes, there's a skirmish in the jungle, goes 1-1. G2 then go to Mountain Soul Point. Their gold lead extends in 8 minutes, from 20 minutes to 28 minutes. It goes from 4.5k to 7k. 28 minutes, BDS steal the Baron. G2 kills Syncroft, and BDS are down 6k gold. BDS are able to push them away in mid, getting a kill. So after the reset, BDS would then take the Mountain to try and prevent Mountain Soul from going to G2, but Caps would punish them. The G2 and Caps win the fight 5-1. Caps with the quadra kill to end it. So he ends up being MVP because maybe BDS could have came back after that. 11-4. I think he had like 8 of the 11 kills or 7 of the 11 kills. Final game of the day, Fnatic and Mad Lions. Hylissang ends up being MVP, maybe the best Pyke game we've seen in a long time. So Fnatic take a Cloud to start this game. The first kill would happen in 9 minutes when Mad would take Rift Herald. Fnatic would take a Hex Tech. Mad would get a pick at 15 minutes. Fnatic would even out the kill score 2-2 by taking Rift Herald at 16 minutes. Mad Lions get a pick to take an Infernal at 18 minutes, and then nothing happens till 26 minutes. Not even. Between 18 and 27 minutes, nothing happens. 26 minutes was just a timestamp I had. Mad Lions are up 3-2, and the game's pretty much tied in gold at 26 minutes. So, it's anyone's game. Mad Lions get a couple kills at 27 minutes to take an Infernal. 21 minutes Mad were up 3-2. My 1 looks like a 6. I'm using the wrong kind of marker for this. 25 minutes, Fnatic take a Baron, winning a fight 4-0. Hylissang with a triple kill on the Pyke. That would take a gold lead from 2k to 4k. Fnatic would go to Infernal Soul Point with that Baron. The teams then trade kills. Now 30 minutes, Fnatic are up 7-6. The gold lead's 5.5k. Hylissang has 100% kill participation, 4-2 and 3. And then at 31 minutes, Fnatic win 4-1 in the jungle. Hylissang with a triple kill to end it. Final score 13-7. Hylissang looked really clean. Fnatic looked clean. Mad Lions looks, they fell apart. It is crazy. I think I keep saying it. I can't say it enough. Reeker has not shown up, and either they are going through a rebuilding year or they fix that this offseason, but they have to do something. But that's it for my LEC coverage for the day. Now on to the LCS. All right, now at the LCS, if you notice here, every game and score is a wide margin. It was a blowout in every game. No real close affairs. So let's get started. 6 games, by the way, because of this game here. EG and FlyQuest postponed from last night. So I manipulated my LPL board that I already had made up from this morning, because I didn't, to do the measurements for the lines and things like that. So that's done. EG had a 2-0 day, which is good. They righted the ship. Now they're 500. But Dig and TL to start the day. TL, Bwipo would be the MVP. He gapped Fake God as expected. Fake God is really just definitely a thorn in Dignitas's side. He got solo killed at 5 minutes in the Camille Graves matchup. 7 minutes, there was a fight in bot that went 1-1 in the 2v2. TL then would go top lane a couple times thereafter, over the next couple minutes. They'd come out ahead 2-1 in those, trips top. TL then take a mountain, and at 15 minutes, they go top for a third time. 17 minutes, TL would take a Rift Herald after getting a kill. They would then get a kill they would then take an Infernal, and Dig would get a kill. So at 20 minutes, TL were up 6-3 and 2K gold, so the game's still close at 20 minutes. 25 minutes, TL would win a fight 3-1. Bjergsen with a double kill on Rise to go to Ocean Soul Point, which then turned into a Baron, a 5K lead. And the gold lead would explode during that Baron. TL would get a pick and take a couple turrets. They were up 8K, take an Ocean Soul, and then end 4-1 at 31 minutes. Final score 14-5. Game 2 between CLG and TSM, both 1 and 6 on the day, bottom of the standings, and CLG come out on top. TSM would get the first kill at 9 minutes, getting a Rift Herald. CLG would then go mid and get a kill, win a fight in bot 2-0, take an Infernal with that Prio. 15 minutes, they would start the Rift Herald after getting a pick. TSM would push them off, but CLG would rather fight you afterwards anyways, because CLG would win 5-0 after being pushed off. Palafox with a triple kill, Contracts with a double kill. This put CLG up 9-1 and 5K gold. TSM would then get a pick. CLG would take a Hextech. TSM would get another pick. TSM actually gained some momentum. At 23 minutes, they would steal the Baron. CLG would kill Spica and then get another kill. But, TSM are down 3.5K gold. They cut the gold lead down. CLG would go to Cloud Soul Point. They would then get a pick. TSM would take a Cloud at 30 minutes to stop the dragon stacking. At 32 minutes, Luger would get a double kill as part of a 3-1 teamfight win. They'd get CLG a second Baron at 32 minutes, and they would end off that Baron 2-0 in mid. Final score 20-5. Given how close, it was 3.5K gold at 25 minutes. That score is not indicative of that. But both teams were 1 and 6, so I'm not surprised that it grew. The kill difference grew by so much at the end around the Nexus. Game 3 are 2 5-2 teams. 2 of our 5-2 teams at least going into the day. C9 would go bot at 5 minutes. 100 Thieves would go top in response. C9 would use their bot Prio to take an Infernal. They would then win a fight in the jungle at 9 minutes, 3-1. Fudge with a double kill. This led into another kill a couple minutes later on the other side of the rift in the jungle. Their bot side Prio continued. They would take a mountain. 17 minutes, 100 Thieves would get a 2-0 on top. This made the score 5-4 C9, 3K gold lead. There's a skirmish in the river, 1-1 at 19 minutes. At 20 minutes, there was a fight 3-2 for the Hextech Drake. This is where C9 would go to Hextech Soul Point. Berserker with a triple kill. Someday with a double kill. Berserker ends up being MVP. 25 minutes, C9 would start the Baron after getting a kill. However, they would be pushed off despite getting a 2-1 teamfight win, so they were not going to attempt it for 3v2. 3-1, 4v3. 4v2. They didn't want to attempt it 4v2. Sorry, it's late. It is late. C9 would then take a Hextech Soul instead of the Baron after that. So they were like, okay, fine, we'll just take the Soul. 27 minutes, C9 would take a Baron after getting a pick. And then a couple kills afterwards. Berserker with a double kill. This gave them a 5.5K gold lead. As the game was trying to come to a close at 28 minutes, Summit would solo kill Abadage in the bot lane. As well as C9 would get a 3-0 on top. Fudge with a double kill. When they got in the base, they would 5-0 Summit and Berserker, both with double kills to end at 24-8. The game that was made up today, 16-2 final score. Evil Geniuses really took it to FlyQuest. FlyQuest actually got the first kill of the game, going bot lane at 4 minutes. And then would get another kill, cleaning up Inspired at 6 minutes. Impact at 6 minutes. Impact solo killed Kumo in a, what do I have here? Akali Graves matchup, maybe? It's either Akali Graves or Akali Gwen. And then they'd clean him up, and then not get another kill after that. EG would dive bot 2-0 at 7 minutes, get a pick at 9 minutes. Danny would solo kill Johnson at 9 minutes, go up 5-2, 2K gold. 14 minutes, EG would win a fight 3-0 top, which pushed their gold lead to 5K. Then both teams took a break for a minute where EG would take a Cloud and an Infernal and go up to 6.5K gold lead. 23 minutes, EG would go bot again. That led to Mountain Soul Point. They'd get a couple kills. Jojo Pune with both. to take a Baron at 30 minutes, 10k gold lead, take a Mountain Soul, end the game with the Baron and the Soul, 3-0. Jojo Pune with another double kill. Inspired ends up being MVP. He created a lot of the advantages in the early game. Diving bot, going mid. In doing so, got Jojo Pune ahead, got Danny ahead, and they would cruise after that. Game 4 between FlyQuest and Immortals. FlyQuest has an 0-2 day as they start to fall apart when they can't play weird compositions. So IMT subbed in Arrow for Wild Turtle. Yes, that's the Arrow from years gone by. They would win. He ends up being MVP. So IMT go top at 3 minutes. At 4 minutes, Power of Evil would outplay a mid dive 1-1. 9 minutes, IMT would then go mid themselves. Take a Rift Herald after getting that kill and then getting punished 2-1 afterwards. So in the end, at 9 minutes, it was 2-2 in kills, but IMT had the Rift Herald. IMT then take a Cloud, they get a pick. 16 minutes, IMT get a couple kills in the jungle. This gives them a 1.5k gold lead, 7-3 in kills. Revenge would solo kill Kumo at 18 minutes. Revenge on the Camille and Kumo on the Graves. That would lead to an Ocean for IMT. Then at 20 minutes, IMT would get 2 kills in mid. They start the Baron, but then they were pushed off, getting 2 more kills, which then they just said, okay, fine, similar to C9 in the other game. We're just going to go take a Hextech Drake, so they go to Hextech Soul Point. 23 minutes, IMT are up 12-3, 4.5k gold. They finally do take the Baron at 28 minutes after getting killed by FlyQuest. So 4v5, they took it. Up 4k gold. FlyQuest take the Hextech on the other side of the Rift. And at 32 minutes, the game would end. IMT pushing it down mid. 4-0. Arrow being the carry in the base and on their way to the end. I think he had like 8 of the 17 kills. So he did a lot of work in his first game back in the LCS. Final game of the night, EG and GG. This started off with Jojo Pune solo killing a Blaze Olive at 5 minutes. After the reset, Golden Guardians would take a Mountain. 12 minutes, EG would get a kill, take a Cloud. 14 minutes, Danny would solo kill Ole. Part of a 2-0 in top lane. Danny ends up being MVP. He has like 10 of the 18 kills in this game. By 15 minutes, EG are up 4-0 and 4k gold. Take a Hextech. They get a pick bot at 20 minutes. 22 minutes, GG get a pick and force the Baron in the face of EG. EG would kill 3 of them. Afterwards, Danny with a double kill. They would go to Hextech Soul Point. This, despite GG having the Baron, EG were still up 6.5k gold and 8-1. EG then get a pick. EG get a couple kills bot. And then at 28 minutes, EG end down mid. As they're ending, Licorice did solo kill Impact. So, Licorice had a good moment on the Gnar against the Graves. But otherwise, it was 18-4 in a blowout. EG are 4-4. FlyQuest now 5-3. Both of those teams, went into the day with different thoughts on how their day were going. I'm sure FlyQuest wishes they went 1-1, and EG are more than happy with 2-0 against FlyQuest and Golden Guardians. They should beat those teams. So that's my coverage of the LCS and the LEC for today. Tomorrow's video will only be, the second half at least will only be LCS. Obviously the first half will be LPL and LCK, so if you missed that video, like I said when this video started, hours ago for me, but only several minutes ago for you, go back in and watch it. So thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and hope you come back for more.